Alright, so it looks like it's everybody's lucky day. I'm going to do 2 videos today. I did the one earlier. I'm going to do one of my daughter's bug out bag. I've been talking about doing this for a while. So, couple quick things. Okay, first of all, when I build a bug out bag, okay, I build a bug out bag with a plan and intent of use of everything inside in mind. Now, particularly for my daughter's, as my daughter's 12 years old, so the chances of her being separated from me and her mother or whoever else we're with is slim to none, because I'm not going to let that fucking happen. But God forbid the event that it does happen, I need to know she has something that she could use and work with to help keep her safe and survive and alive until I get to her. Now, real quick, I do not ever intend on bugging out of my homestead unless I have absolutely positively no fucking choice. I do not, and if I have to, I'm going to be in my vehicle going to another destination. If I'm not going to my secondary location or another place where I'm going to survive, and I have to leave my vehicle, it has to be under the most extreme circumstances, and the chance of that happening are very slim. But there's a chance, so I need to be prepared for it. All right, so, because you know what, just wandering around in the woods, the whole idea of loading, the fucking Red Dawn situation, you're going to load up the back of your pickup truck after robbing a convenience store full of shit, and then going living in the woods like Patrick Swayze and Charlie Sheen and Jennifer Grey for fucking 6 months, fucking with a bunch of shit. That's some fantasy crap. That's not how it works. If you're building a bag, you should be going from point A to B. If you have absolutely no choice, something happens, your vehicle gets fucking flips over or breaks down, you got no choice but to get somewhere. You should not be your first train of thought should not be grab our packs and run into the woods. Okay, just saying. So, all right, I'm going to get into this. My 12-year-old daughter's bag that I built for her. 2 things that are not in here before anybody says it. Her clothing, for her privacy and protection, I removed her clothing from this bag. Nobody needs to see my daughter's clothing. It's not necessary. Too many weirdos out there. Second is there is usually an emergency tent in here, but I actually just picked up a better one for her. I did not put it in the bag yet. I'm outside right now, so it's in the house. It didn't go in here yet. So that's the only thing that's missing out of here. The other one that I had in here is just going to be put on a shelf for case emergency type of deal. But I picked up a better one for her. So other than that, this is everything I feel she needs. So let's get into it. All right, we're going to start with the small pouch in the front. Granted, remember, 12-year-old daughter. She's with her family. Okay, in here, keep some waterproof, windproof matches. Okay. I got a little survival fishing card. One of these things. Little things you punch out. I got one of these. There's little survival multi-tool cards that don't have a ton of uses to me, but they don't take up much space or weight, so I put one in here for her. Little pack of sealed Strike Anywhere matches. This is a first aid kit I put together for her with the essentials. Mini multi-tool. This is not a Leatherman or anything like that. My daughter doesn't need that. She doesn't need that to survive. And there's also certain things in here people are going to say that's missing. Well, there's also certain things that she would know to carry on her person. So I don't need to explain myself on how I make things. I'm just showing you guys to give you guys an idea. Maybe help somebody out that's thinking of doing something for their kids. Front pouch here. We got an ace bandage. We got a flashlight. We got a life straw. We got a bandana, a hobo tool. Back in here. This is an emergency fishing kit. My daughter loves to fish, knows how to fish, probably better fishing than me. We got a folding saw. Okay. Let's see how I had this in here. I guess like that. That's probably how I did. Again, clothing in the tent have been removed. In here, we got an N95. We got a, this is a blood stopping kit that I put together, my emergency trauma kits. I'm not going to explain exactly what's in here, but you got a surgical dressing gauze, you got some quick clot in here, and then you have a Israeli bandage. We have a nice big hefty ferro rod that you can see she's done some practice with some knotty fatwood handle, some green paracord. There is a small kit in here that's like a gun cleaning knife gun cleaning knife kit per se. Knife maintenance kit. We're not going to open that up. It's not necessary. Okay, in the main compartment here, this is normally where the clothes would be, so that's why it looks so empty. But in here, a little pouch in here, hand and toe warmers. I do keep a freeze-dried meal in here, one that she's tried and I know that she likes. She has a little pack hatchet, so it's a little Walmart hatchet. Now, a 12-year-old does not need a $30-$40 hatchet. Needs something to chop a little bit of wood with and do a little work if you need to. And this is a survival hammock. All right, so that's what she keeps. Now that's only in case, God forbid, she got separated. She's got some essentials. It's a nice little pack. Okay, it's got a little waist strap. Works perfect for her. So that's it. Now you guys have seen it. So go ahead, leave your comments, your criticisms. I know they're going to come. Well, you don't have this, you don't have that. Well, the chance of my daughter being separated from her family are 0 to like 1 out of a fucking billion. But at least I know she has some extra gear. If A, the family needs it, extra gear is always good. And B, if she gets separated from us. So that's it. Everything in that bag, minus the tent that's not in right there right now, for her privacy of clothing, is everything she needs, she knows how to use, and that she could survive with. She has the right knowledge. Why isn't there a knife in there? Well, because my daughter would be carrying a knife. So she doesn't need a knife in her bag. I'm not going to give my daughter, who's 12 years old, skinny, and weighs weighs about as much as a feather. So I'm not going to overload her bag with weight. Less weight that she has to carry, the better. Anyway, that's it, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it gives you some ideas. Take care.